Welcome to the jungle. On tonight's edition of Clint Eastwood, I'm sorry. I have fixed my chair with duct tape. The uh, so the people are waking up to an Islam Marxist alliance, which is in the news. The UN says that they can no longer continue without their $2.2 billion if America doesn't give them $2.2 million. I can't think of what movie that's of. Austin Powers. In other news, Asman Gold. Asman Gold is banned from Twitch over Kuwaita migrant comments. uh, the U.S. imposes sanctions on Cuban military type entities and officials. What else do we got here? Well, in other news, let's see here. I don't know if I fix this chair. I think it might make me more comfortable, more uncomfortable. So, why is Andrew Wilson trending in business and finance? That's not business and finance. That's him and Candace Owens arguing about a debate. Twitter's retarded. I thought this chair felt more comfortable with all that tape on it, but okay. Well, everything's fucked. So people are throwing around $1 million to get some crazy bitch to debate. Seems a little bit crazy. I mean, if you know you're wrong, why would you want to debate her? Or, well, him. Excuse me. Well, she's not going to debate him. I mean, she's definitely wrong. I'm not saying that he's right, but she's definitely wrong. So what else do we got here? The rising popularity of stupidity is at its uttermost currently. Facebook's going around putting fake Bible quotes up to try to create racism. That's definitely you can definitely tell there's a psyop or something going on, or else everybody's just dangerously dumb. One of the two. Yeah, so I've had a lot of unsubscribers lately. It'd be nice if people left comments of hatred, so at least knew why they were unsubscribing. You know what I mean? The what else was I gonna say? It's interesting because it's interesting how the world works. Everybody thinks they're so smart, but if you throw questions at them, they can't answer it or they refuse to answer it, and because they know that the question will show that their evidence, quote unquote, is not necessarily evidence at all. It just happens to coincidentally fit. And sometimes that is the case where it is evidence to support something else, but typically people are just putting stuff together that fits. But if it fits, there must be more than just it fitting to make you believe that it fits. There must be further there must be multiple things that I don't know what the hell I'm getting at here. I need to roll a joint. This chair is weird. It's got a bunch of duct tape on it. I mean, the back is kind of more comfortable, I guess. Maybe I should I don't know. Well, anyways, the war is prevailing in the Middle East. Well, that whole thing is just fucked up. It's like they're all just fighting. Those Islams are just so fucking crazy. Very rude, dumb. Oh, I will block you until the end of time. Like, oh, you can only block me once, idiot. Like that's some fucking Islam dude on Twitter talking shit. Uh, yeah, there's a lot going on in the world. A lot of disinformation, a lot of uh, off the handle type of shit. A lot of it. That the amount of people that are just bought into so many different things, it's definitely mind-boggling. The let's see here. Well, I don't really have anything to look at on the screen to bring up. Uh, yeah. So yeah, Rolling Stones is trending. Who gives a fuck about that? Mick Jagger. Let's see. So apparently the drummer out of Slipknot got kicked out of Slipknot for some reason. Probably because no, it was the drummer. It was the DJ. Probably because they don't need a DJ. They could just push a button and play all the sound effects that have been. uh, let's see here. So, which was Ron Paul trending? Okay, so let's see. Yeah, so Bernie Sanders claims he's going to push a $10 billion tax on uh, Mark Zuckerberg or something. Was it 10 billion or was it 2 billion? I think it was 2 billion. Either way, uh, it's funny because it's like all these people with all this money yelling at other people with money. Oh, we want to tax you, but not us. We're not rich. We've only got Bugattis and 7 mansions. That's not rich, rich. That's poor rich. I only got one Bugatti. Bernie Sanders. I mean, he seems like a smart person, but he's wrapped up in all that communist bullshit. That fucking it's like the whole system is like, no, the whole thing is just there's all these people that are in these big businesses, and they don't want to make just a little bit of profit. They want to make a detrimental amount of profit, and that's what everybody's doing. They don't want like a sustainable business with a good product that like with happy workers, and they don't want that. They want they want to put in $1 and get $10 back for every $1 they put in. That's what they want. Uh, and it's like once somebody had so much money, it's like why if you had all these businesses and stuff, why why continue to try to grow? I mean, why continue? Just master one thing, make it good, live off the money, have a happy family, etc., etc. Why make it the biggest business in the world? Why? Uh, hello. Uh, damn it, this weed is sticky. Sticky icky. It's like the whole thing is everything is just so annoying. It's like everything's just set up in such an annoying way. Oh, you want to buy some gas? You should put your card in and get a discount. And blah blah, and do it every time. Waste 5 minutes out of your life every day, fucking clicking in little numbers and shit, fucking little keypads to fucking get your discount at the grocery store and all this bullshit. It's like it's like these people that are all the biggest, richest industrialists, corporate bullshit, fucking idiots that push all this green shit, all this green movements and all this shit. They're the ones that are fucking making their fucking containers all plastic and everything all plastic and making it so there's just the massive amounts of trash and shit. Like, oh, there's too much trash. Let's put everything in littler bottles. Let's make everything smaller packaging. So then there's more packaging. Oh, that's brilliant. I mean, like, oh, it's just ridiculous. It's like, this whole thing is just, oh, it's just, it's like once you see a hustle, and then you see another hustle and another one, and you keep seeing all these hustles, and everything's just a giant hustle. All these stores, all this stuff, they're buying it for cheap, selling it for high, uh, and it's all just a giant hustle, and that all these businesses are keeping the customer from the source where they get their couches or food or whatever. Uh, That's why that one truck company is kind of cool out of Texas, even though I hate Texas. Texas seems pretty lame. But, but yeah, if I ever make it to Joe Rogan, I'm gonna have to. Well, I won't be able to smoke weed. I'll just smoke a bunch of weed before I go in, before I enter Texas. uh, I don't know. I don't think I'll ever make it in Joe Rogan. Yeah. So I mean, like, what was that point I was making about the uh the amount of just pure stupidity that's that oh yeah, that truck company, there's a truck company in Texas that wants to sell trucks for like 20 grand a pop, and like their stick shift and 4x4s, and uh nobody knows what they look like unless they want to pay $25 just to see what it looks like, which seems kind of ridiculous. But like yeah, the idea of like companies, see, you shouldn't have to go to a fucking car dealership to buy your Ford or whatever. You should be able to go to the Ford company and buy a car directly off them for one set price. One set price. It's like there's logic behind certain stuff. Like with Ford, for example, they chose their cars to be black because the black paint dried the quickest, so they could paint more cars, and that it was all about efficiency, and that the idea of making cars different and stuff. Uh, it's like you get a car and it's got 15 million different trim packages. Like that's stupid. It's a waste of money. It's like all of them should be the best they can be. I mean, with minimalist standards, because you don't want to like. I mean, I'm generally speaking. This is more of a metaphor about cars. Or this car thing is more of a metaphor about other stuff, just generally speaking. Yeah, like, uh, yeah, it's all ridiculous. Insurance, ridiculous. I mean, what is insurance? Insurance is corporate communism. You have to pay in, but you never get anything back unless you need it. That's fucking communism. Uh, it's just done in a manner where you have to pay for it. And if the government requires it for you to travel and drive, it seems kind of fishy to me. That seems pretty fishy. You got to pay for the insurance to travel. Uh, so it's required by the government. You know, it's all bullshit. Some lady hit my car a few years ago, totaled it out, and the fucking she didn't even get a ticket. And I guarantee she was probably drunk. She smashed right into me. I had the right of way. People on the road have the right of way. If you're pulling out of a private store or something, like a gas station or something, you don't have the right of way. The person on the road who's driving on the road has the right of way. Uh, yeah, she totaled out my car. I didn't get no insurance from it because I only had PLPD and fucking I couldn't sue her 'cause it's a no fault state. You know, that's the type of bullshit that's going on. You know, it just amazes me. This is why, I don't know. I'm a lot different than when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I had never had car insurance. Not for a second. I'd get it for 1 month and then just fucking cancel it. And just have the piece of paper. I mean, you can't do that anymore, though. I mean, that was a long time ago when I was a kid. Fucking like back in the 90s. Uh, yeah, the whole rat race is just a bunch of bullshit. I mean, like, what is it all in the end? I mean, like, you know, time is the great equalizer. No one can beat time. Uh, the all these Facebook posts, all these videos, all this rat race, all these people with their stupid cars and shit. Fucking what does it all mean? What's it all gonna mean someday? You can't take it with you. You can't take it with you. Any male that's over 40 could technically, expire at any minute for no reason at all. I mean, that's the I mean, so it's like, I mean, like, because really the only thing to do is to help the next generations and stuff. That's what. But see, it's like modern people. To them, there is no next generation because they're never gonna have a family. Uh, and it's like, so they're not caring about the future. They're not, excuse me, caring about the future. They're only caring about the present. My shirt keeps sticking to the tape on the back of this chair. Uh, they're only caring about present, not the future. It reminds me of all these TV shows and stuff. Outer Limits movies. What's that movie? Children of Men. There's all sorts of words like the birth rates go to zero. And it's all this spiel about uh, some kind of like. I mean that they always turn into some kind of like new age religion type thing. It's hard to explain. You see these movies and it's just like the same gnosis, the same bullshit over and over. It's like, and then everybody watches it. They don't even know what they're watching. They don't even know what it means. They don't. They can't. They don't even understand. It's like it's like the wool is so thick over everybody's eyes. It's such a thick wool that's just keeping them blinded, keeping them in the world of obscurantism, obscurity, no further inquiry, stuck, confined in a circular reasoning and echo chamber logic. Uh, you see, it's like when you argue with all these Mason Marxists and stuff, you always know what they're gonna say. I mean, sometimes they'll say something original, but like it's like you always know how they're gonna respond. They always when you're trying to like bring it to something, you can tell they can't follow it because then they say something else that's similar but isn't relevant to what you're saying. And then it's like hard to continue the thought. And it's like because if they can't grasp what's being said, then they're not going to know. Uh, it's what's tricky about these conspiracies. If somebody doesn't know geometry, then they're gonna have a lot harder of a time uh, thinking. The oh, what was it? There's a lot of let's see. Yeah, so people are talking about mRNA quite a bit recently. Oh, somebody went on the stand recently and was like, "We never tested it." It's like, no shit, Sherlock. Uh, yeah, it's just fucked up when they sit there and they change definitions of words just to fit the lie, to fit the bullshit. Uh, you know, it'd be like if somebody stole your wallet and then they're like, "No, no, that wasn't your wallet. It was my wallet, mine." you know, like what? What the fuck are you talking about? like, Jesus Christ. Science Magazine, July 26, 2004 says stunning 620% higher risk of myocarditis after mRNA. Blah blah. Yeah, fuck all this. Talking about the stupid vaccine shit. at years for infinitum. It's like when I brought it up the other night. It's like my one of my friends, Ryan. I'm not friends with him anymore, but he was. I've known him since we were in high school, and then around like 2012, he's like, so I don't remember what we are talking about. We are talking about vaccines or something, and and I was like, there's gonna come a day when vaccines are mandatory, and he thought I was bullshitting. And I told him I was like, I may only have a pharmacy technician license, but it's still something, you know. And that, and then I predicted it, and then the whole thing. There was I remember one of my friends I hadn't seen since like 2014 or something. He, but he came over and he's like, it was like during the pandemic. It's like, how'd you know? How'd you predict all this shit? I don't even remember predicting it, but well, he was going on about all sorts of other stuff. Like, I don't know. But it's interesting because uh now where are the Tories trending? What the fuck is this about? What is a Tory? I forget. Tories. Isn't it like a British thing? Yeah, the British Tories. No, I'll put a link out in case anybody wants to come on. Let's see here. Where's the keyboard? Okay, I'm just putting out. Oh, god damn it. Okay, there we go. Putting out some links here. See if I get any. Anybody come on, discuss anything? Let's see here. Oh, let's see. Hmm. Um. hmm. Yeah, I don't think anybody's awake. Seems like people awake in other countries and stuff, but yeah, I don't know, like it's crazy how like fucking what was it? One time I said something on Twitter had like 50,000 views, but only like a few comments or something. It seems like how it always goes. It's like how could people? Well, sometimes it's like when I said that thing about the national anthem, that really flipped people out because they were like, I was like, why can't we just use the black people's national anthem if that's what they want, you know? And then all these people were like, oh fuck you, you can't take our national anthem. Like what? I thought you wanted that national anthem. Like what the fuck is going on here? People acting all fucking trife, tripping out over nothing. Jesus. See, it's like it reminds me of It reminds me of like the I don't know how to explain it. It's like sometimes there's scenarios where it's like people don't know what's going on, and that and then like uh I mean, I'd say everybody's been in that type of scenario at least once, where they didn't know what was going on, and then somebody was like, "Oh, I'll help you," and they just continue to help, even though they knew that what you were doing was not accurate or whatever. and then, and then through them helping you, you realize that what you're doing is not accurate. Like, oh fuck, this bolt does not go in this engine right here, or whatever. Like. I mean, but then see, it's interesting because then say you fight against it and you're like, and right from the start, instead of helping them with the engine or whatever and trying to put some bolt into some thing or change some kind of thing or whatever, like, instead you tell them right off the bat, like, that's wrong. You're putting the bolt in the wrong spot. And then they say, and then instead of them learning, they fight it. They're like, "Fuck you! I'm gonna jam this bolt into here. I'll make it fit." Like it's like this reverse psychology. It's so natural. It happens so easily with mankind and our species. Human. The name is a Druidic name. Hugh, human, Sunman, Hugh. Uh, it's the sun god of the Druids. The actually it's He-Hu. It's the sun god. Hehu or Hehu. Oh, damn it, this cord's so fucked. Just put this cord right here. There we go. Okay. So I think the world is kind of happening with that reverse psychology type of stuff going on. It's like the I don't even know how to explain it. Yeah, it's kind of. Is anybody out there? Hello, YouTube land. Is it empty? Write ye comment if ye support ye channel. Okay, well. Excuse me. Okay. So you gotta understand how the Illuminists they've mastered the understanding of human nature. If they show someone an idea, they know how they're gonna react. If they use reverse psychology, they're gonna know how to use it the right way, the right amount. Uh, it's no. I feel like I need a cigarette. I shouldn't smoke though. Okay, so I think I had a screenshot here to bring up. Yes, there's a lot of fake Bible quotes going around. Especially ones that are anti-Semitic, especially on Facebook. Let's see here. Okay, so yeah, also there's a lot of these people that are just always blocking me and stuff. the Because I ask questions. See, it's like this one dude that blocked me. I made a little meme for his post or whatever. Rakano Shudo Land. Because he's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. This and that. And I was basically, I was like, so what are you denying that Rakano Shudo created the back door for the Promise software? Is that what you're saying? Because the dude was saying some country did it. I'm like, well, which country? Who did it? Where's the evidence? Dude didn't have no evidence. And so then I made the Rakana Shudo Land thing. This was pretty funny. Dude died, but they made him go to work anyways. It's stupid. um, let's see. Okay, so here's one. The Queen of England is a descendant of the Prophet Muhammad. Okay. Oh yeah, so here's the new X-Files thing. So we call the Frankenstein, Roch Frankenstein. Uh, it's going to be re-aired August 14th, 2026. Because it wasn't released as the full movie. It's interesting because, well, I mean, Disney buying X Files and stuff. Okay, why did my camera freeze? Huh, looks like there's a solar eclipse coming. Okay, so what else do we got here? Oh yeah, I thought this is interesting. The famous Sailor Jerry is a Freemason. See right there, I zoom in on his ring. So Sailor Jerry and his famous tattoos, he's a Freemason. That's why he's famous, because they probably made him famous. Let's see here. Okay. What is that? I thought I had more notes here. Okay, so let's see. Damn, where? I guess I don't have any notes that are. I thought I had some recent notes, but okay, let's see here. Oh, yes, there's so much propaganda going on. The it's like lot of screenshots. They make screenshots just to ask Grok, like, is this real? Just so I don't have to type in a million things, you know. And it's interesting because uh, usually if it's propaganda, Grok won't even allow it to upload. Like if it's like one of those fake Bible quote things. And I'm not. I think there's got to be some kind of policy written into its programming. Trinity Solar Parade. Well, that's interesting. Let's see here. Excuse me. Damn. There ain't no fucking news stories. Alright, somebody jump on the link. Fucking come hang out and smoke a cigarette or something. Well, let's see here. So, news. Let's see. Oh yeah, so there's videos of Muslims saying they're gonna conquer America all over fucking Twitter. You notice that they're really getting into every office that they can in the United States, running for offices. It's like, oh well, this is just comforting. Bunch of fucking bunch of radical Muslims fucking running in office everywhere. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Remember that Cooper thing? How he was saying the Illuminists were connected to Islam, to Muhammad. That the all right, I'm rolling a cigarette here. These freaking okay, what is Fishback? Brian Donalds and Corey Mills under investigation for sex crimes. Let's see. Brian Donalds. Oh, that one dude's always saying fucking pretty wild shit. What the fuck is these, okay. 7 planets. What can that do, Charlie? Oh. Let's see, yeah, just Brian Donalds. Who the fuck is Brian Donalds here? Let's see. Let's go picture here. Brian Donalds. I'm assuming that's Brian Donalds. Brian Donalds. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think that the dude's. I think that's just an accusation. Well, I mean, let me look at this other thing here. Well, I don't know. That's fucked up here. Brian Donalds. Is that his name? Florida. Florida Governor. Brian Donalds. Okay. Let's see. What does it say about him? Committed to representing Florida's 19th Congressional District. Conservative. Okay, so Brian Donald says it's completely false. Okay, so he says it's baseless. No, I don't really care for politics. Roll up a cigarette. Yeah, people are fucked up. I mean, if he did do that shit, then he's fucked up. He's definitely a piece of shit. Okay, I'm only gonna smoke one cigarette tonight, so better make it a good one. Okay, so let's see here. Let's see. Why is JD Vance trending? Abdul Sayed. What does that say? Laura Ingraham calls for an AOC versus JD Vance showdown in 2020. Yeah, that's stupid. What is this? God forbid we have a President Al Sayed. Okay, so the leftists are claiming that JD Vance is a hypocrite because his wife is from India or something. But I mean, I wouldn't eat no food in India, but fucking, I don't really see no videos of people from India claiming they're going to destroy our country like those Islam. So I mean, that's a different story, that you know. Let's see. What else do we got here? U.S. Senate panel votes and hold Fauci in contempt of Congress over COVID hearing. It's from the Guardian. Let's see. Oh, this is interesting. More than a decade after 43 students vanished in Mexico, ex-governor arrested, accused of cover-up. Whoa. Damn it. Okay, so the governor is, what is this? Angel Aguirre, governor of the state of Guerrero, announces he's stepping aside at a news conference in Chilpancingo, Mexico on October 23rd, 2024. So yeah, August 6, 2026, by Associated Press, NBC News, Mexico City, Mexican authorities detained the former governor in the southern state Guerrero for his alleged involvement with the disappearance of 43 students in 2014. A case that has grown to become a symbol of purity and state involvement in cartel violence. Okay, so he's accused of concealing evidence about the whereabouts of the students. Obstruction, blah, blah. Let's see here. Attorney General's office has evidence proving that this order to conceal evidence was issued directly by the then governor. That's interesting. So he must have been working for the cartel or something. This Mexican governor, what's his name? Aguirre. Here's the article for it if you want. Okay. Let's see here. All right. Yeah, okay, anybody want to come on and smoke a cigarette? That you believe. I believe I can fly. Every night and day, When I smoke a J of a fat joint. I don't know. Yo, I smoke joints repeatedly. I talk shit, then I make your mama eat the beef. And I got nothing. uh, so what was I getting in about last night? Some of the stuff about the esoteric and the exoteric. The true doctrine and the make believe doctrine. The oh, you're talking about that movie. Okay, so I do believe there's a reason why the Masons had adopted Captain William Morgan's doctrine to unify the lodges and their Masonic doctrine. I do believe that there is a reason. Because the public had already seen what was in the book. And so they made it so everything that was seen to the outsiders, even the inside outsiders, who were the Masons themselves, it all seemed the same. It all seemed uniform. So it was all about making it uniform so they could deceive even the initiates. That's what these initiates don't understand. Uh, they are deceived. Double deception. Uh, because they all think the great work is the perfection of the self and all this stuff. Fucking that's not the name of the tune. Uh, I mean, to be quite blunt, not the name of the tune. The name of the tune is the world government, which has power over all other governments. And these fellow travelers have no nation. But they're world citizens, just like what Weishaupt said in Better Than Horace. World citizens. They all deny the Illuminati doctrine because they don't know the Illuminati doctrine. They can't see it, what they're doing, what they're spreading. Uh, they don't contemplate the uh, atrocities that it would bring about. The original Freemasonry was about archaeology. It was about building. It was about astronomy. Damn it, the cigarette's strong. I shouldn't have smoked one. The old symbolism is very interesting, very strange. The obsession over stars in so many cultures. Uh, yeah, the cigarette sucks. I'm just gonna put it out. Little joint. Masonry. The science of the soul, they say. What do you... Oh, I already read that. The science of the soul, they say. Damn it, the cigarette was strong. Need some water. It's not the science of the soul, only to the profane. the story of mankind history. The some of the stuff that they say is definitely relevant when it comes to biblical stuff, because excuse me, there's a lot of anomalies that can't be explained. Wow, it seems kind of quiet in here. Maybe I should just put on a rap beat. Nah, maybe not. Make everybody go away. Does anybody got any questions about uh anything? Your kind of brain fog going on. I got really bad heartburn. Eating meatloaf. Oh, not a fan of meatloaf. But yeah, the thing about masonry is that it's a science, and that it's a science of the religions, and that the religions are sciences, but they're one in a mystical sense, mystical science. The cosmologies and dichotomies, these models of reality, uh, speculation, hypothesis, uh, the one would look at the word itself, Freemason. Some say it's Scottish or something for May, men of May. Some say it's uh, French for, oh, I forget. Some say it's Egyptian for the blood tie of Isis, uh, which technically it is. I mean, the system that they use is identical to witchcraft, identical to a system which uses old primitive initiation rites. I mean, I say this a million times. It reminds me of like a chicken. When you draw a line in the sand, the chicken follows the line wherever you draw it. The initiate in the witchcraft is a line is drawn around them, a circle, and then they are blindfolded. Or, I mean, in masonry is different. There's no line in the circle drawn, but there is metaphorical circles carried in the circle. Uh, Circumambulation, the symbol of the moon phases. The man, that heartburn is just killing me right now. Oh, I need to get this joint rolled up. This major heartburn going on. So it's the whole May thing is relevant because of Moloch is May 1st. May Day of the Communists is May 1st. It seemed as though there was different movements going about. Precursor societies, the Rosicrucians, the Men of Wisdom, or whatever it was called, is definitely relevant because it's simply another pre-Illuminati offshoot that I mean, when you read Paracelsus's writings, it's clear that he was a Illuminist. the term was only prevalent in the Aramaic and the Egyptian at the time, but the it's all relevant because many of the Illuminists always preach off from Paul's doctrine, the Christ within, quote unquote. The I'm gonna have to do a little more research on that one book that was saying the Manichaeans were the Paulicians and how they inserted themselves in Orthodoxy. I mean, it makes sense because why else would the Orthodox have those big teardrop things on the tops of their buildings? Not to mention a few other things, but uh, because they were saying that the Manichaeism was Christianity mixed with Zoroastrianism. That's why the Russian would have those roofs on their buildings like that. Because that's what some Aladdin type shit, Uh, Alright, looks like I froze for some reason. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, so the it's this whole Mitch McConnell thing. It's like he's such an old bastard. It's like why can't he just retire? What is wrong with these people? They can't just retire. They think they've got there's like a control freak mechanism happening. Let's see. Hmm, yeah, so we're living in insanity world here. Is the recycling symbol free speech? A judge just ruled it could be. That shouldn't even be relevant. Uh, let's see. Ukraine strikes more oil facilities deep inside Russia. Zelensky says. We don't know if it's true or not. If he says it, I mean, it could be. I mean, it's probably most likely true, but I'm not going to sit here and confirm it. Let's see. So they released some tigers in the wild of Kazakhstan. That's. Let's see what else do we got here. The British Broadcasting Company is asking, why haven't we seen images of SpaceX moon crash yet? That's an interesting question. Um, hmm. Yeah, they make these articles. It's only one paragraph. Yeah, so they're saying that the Falcon 9 rocket was due to strike the moon at about 5,400 miles per hour on Wednesday, uh, the 5th of August. However, it could be days or even weeks till we see any pictures. Blah blah. Okay, I'll fuck that story. Um, hmm. Okay, let's. What else do we got here? Yeah, so there's a bunch of wildfires going on. If they let people collect all the firewood out of those woods and stuff, maybe there wouldn't be so many forest fires. Uh, let's see. So they're always pushing canned tuna recipes. It's like, why can't they make tuna in a jar? Does everything have to be in a can? Those cans are bad for you. It's got like a coating on the inside that is bad for you. I guess you wouldn't want a giant jar of tuna, but they could use like small jars. Let's see here. Business. What do we got here? There's all this boasting about the economy, but the gas is still $4 a gallon. If the economy was so great, the dollar would have more buying power. Yes, there's some bunch of rallying against data centers. Excuse me. Let's see here. Okay, now what going on there? Oh fuck! Let's get ran out of news here. Any subjects? Subjects. Anybody got any subjects? Let's see. Let's see. What do you say to Representative Andy Ogles after he lost his seat to Charlie Hatcher? Well, I don't know what this is about. Okay. Yeah, some douchebag. What do we got here? Medi. What is this? Tucker Carlson. Blah, blah. Tucker Carlson's retarded. Um. Okay, so the Mehdi Hassan guy. Uh, or wait, is it the guy? Okay, so there's the Mehdi Hassan guy is some kind of idiot, and that there's some kind of controversy where this God Saad dude, he's an actual refugee from who escaped radical Islam, and then this Mehdi Hassan dude is like trying to appropriate his story or something. That's going like viral here, but there's a lot of bullshit going on. The idea that people don't have to show their IDs in certain states to vote. There was a video of some guy in like New Jersey or something, and or no, I think it was Detroit, and he was on video, and he was like, "My name is Eminem. I'm Marshall Mathers," and it clearly wasn't his name, and he wasn't Eminem, but he was voting under that name, and like, how many people had did something like that? I mean, that's there should be mass. If the government wants money, they should press charges against all those people that committed voter fraud. Every one of them. I mean, that's a lot of money that they could collect up. Give them each like a $5,000 fine, and I mean, if there's 200,000 votes of voter fraud, multiply that by 5,000. Uh, that's fucking 200,000. What's that? Plus like 5 zeros. 5,000. It's like $5 million or 50 million. Wait. Nah, okay. This is all irrelevant. Stupid bullshit. Let's see. Cambridge University. What's going on there? Cambridge University has been mocked online for some of the ridiculous PhD courses currently being studied. They include traditional culture, norms, technology, and gender relations in Ghana, the political economy of female circumcision. Oh, that's bizarre. What is this? Some kind of Islam thing? I'm not going to read all these. These are too crazy. Unsexed beings is one. In her own words, the study of women's voices in contemporary white supremacy. That's the PhD course at Cambridge. Legal. Here's another PhD course. Legal mobilization by black lesbians, bisexual, and queer women in Kenya and South Africa. So if you want a doctorate in that, you better go to Cambridge and sign up quick because the spots are being filled up real quick. I mean, it's flying off the shelves. What else do we got? Exploring. I'm not gonna read that. Let's see. Codes of life, codes of death, tracing the impossible. No, I'm not reading that. Okay, so there's a lot of dumb stuff that you can get a doctorate for at Cambridge. That's pretty wild. It seems like people would want doctorates in like revitalizing minerals in soil or something. Uh, huh. That's interesting. Some Palestinian at Cambridge University destroyed a Balfour painting. It's interesting. What else do we got here? Okay, what's going on in Tennessee? Uh, Tennessee. Some lady named Jerry Green. Is it Marsh? I think it's some kind of political bullshit. Okay, let's go back here. What else do we got here? EFCC. Okay, so EFCC press statement. Why EFCC froze Usun State's government account. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, is compelled to publicly address issues pertaining to its preventative moves in freezing the bank account of the Osun state government without prejudice to the imminent governorship election of the state. The commission has been investigating the Usan state government since March 2026 regarding alleged fraudulent handling of ecology funds, intervention funds, and federal allocation committee FAAC account to the tune of 11 billion dollars, or Niara. I'm not sure how much that is. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Excuse me. Let's see here. What else do we got? What does that say? Subversion of, yeah. So what's trending here? This is all just a bunch of stupid shit. Okay, so number one trending, BB28. So I don't know what that means. What is BB28? I think it's something about with AI, maybe. What the fuck is this here? Okay, I'm not sure what I think it has to do with some kind of TV show. Oh, this is all garbage here. Let's see. What else do we got? Farmers in Kenya dispute that cyanide poisoning could have killed 15 elephants. The Associated Press. That's fucked up. These poor elephants. What else do we got? New program will cover the cost to install home solar in these zip codes. Those are always bullshit. Let's see here. Senator Marshall Blackburn wins Republican primary for Tennessee governor. Okay. Let's see. What is this going on about this Michigan dude, Abdul El Sayed? What the fuck? The progressive left is ecstatic over Abdul El Sayed's win in Michigan's Democratic Senate primary. Yeah, this is what I was talking about, this Islam communist bullshit. There's something fishy going on. Let's see here. Abdul's victory was, in my opinion, the most extraordinary victory that I can think of in modern American politics, said Senator Bernie Sanders. Okay. Let's see here. Blah, blah. Okay. Yeah, so he's a communist. Communist. Oh, we need healthcare. Healthcare so we can put a bunch of money in our pockets. Make the healthcare somehow even worse. Make it cost more somehow. Fucking bunch of idiots. You know, the healthcare is such bullshit. Every time somebody breaks a bone, they jam a fucking a steel fucking rod into somebody and they screw it into their arm or leg or whatever the fuck. It's like, I remember when I was a kid and I broke my leg and they're like trying to put some shit in my leg and I'm like, fuck you. Like just put a cast on it. Fucking I was like, I wasn't getting no surgery. Fuck that. I knew it was bullshit back then. And then fucking it's like it's all about making money. They're all just trying to make money. Oh, we put the metal in, now we got to take the metal out. That's what it's all about. Oh, we put you on one medicine, now we're gonna put you on a second one to counteract those. It's like all these doctors and their bullshit. It's like the it's like next time you're at the doctor and he wants to prescribe you something, ask him if he's ever taken it. And even if he has and he says, oh, blah, blah, probably, well, I mean, I guess it depends on what it is, I guess. But my grandpa that I only met once in Missouri, he said, you don't go to the doctor, you'll probably live longer. It seems to be a rule of thumb, but I don't know. What does that say there? News zero hedge rents. Yeah. Yeah, where the hell's Harry been? Haven't seen him around lately. He's usually up late. Let's see. Yes, there's a lot going on here. What time is it? Oh, Jesus, pretty late. Almost 6 already. Okay, so yeah, it's crazy how like there are like such few views on all my Twitter posts. It's like, man, how can I'm definitely blacklisted over here. So okay, so there's a video that I shared on Twitter, which was from in Mecca, and it was a bunch of Islam people dragging their kids by ropes by the wrist, and that Twitter says visibility limited. This post may violate X's rules. Blah blah. But I mean, video doesn't lie. I mean, if you go to my Twitter, you'll see it. It's fucked up. The let's see here. Um, hmm. Well, maybe I'll just put on some inspirational rap beats and do some think talking. Okay. Yeah, fuck it. Well, I'll send a link out once more. Nobody wants to come on and put rap beats in. Yeah, so I could have sworn there was another article here. Yeah, so the thing about the UN, $2.2 billion they want. Otherwise, they might collapse. Fuck the UN. They don't need our money. They can fuck off. Fucking, all they've done is cost America money and fucked us over. Yeah, so, doesn't say the guy's name. Let's see. Um, hmm. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in Dearborn that's pretty fishy, very peculiar. Okay, all right, so I guess there's not a lot going on here. Yeah, people are saying Tim Waltz is showing a Masonic hand sign. I don't know if that's accurate. He might have just been on drugs or something. Yeah, so in Ireland, some church burnt down the other day. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. I thought that was fucked up. Um, yeah, what else do we got here? Yeah, so I thought it was pretty amazing back in April 2026, April 21st. Federal grand jury charges Southern Poverty Law Center for wire fraud, false statements, and conspiracy to commit money laundering. I just thought that was hilarious. The if you want to read the whole article, I'll put it in the comments here. What else do we got? Well, so this is something that didn't get passed around very much. Sign your digital bill of rights. Put it in the comments. It's a petition for digital bill of rights. What else do we got? What is that? Reminds me of that album. Justice, all that I see, absolute horror. Wait, no, I don't know. That's the right song. Yeah, I was thinking of Injustice for All, not the one song. I was actually saying the one song. What else is there? Okay, so hmm. So that was interesting about that former Putin advisor Alexander Dugin video where he's at a satanic ritual. That was interesting. What else do we got here? Oh yeah, in China, Christians are disappearing for worshiping a god other than Xi Jinping. State police have arrested thousands and drive to shut down China's underground churches. Uh, yeah, so that's pretty interesting. China's got Christianity running amok in Xi Jinping's hair. That's beautiful. What else we got? Um, hmm. I guess maybe I could go over some notes or something. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Oh, these are just like antiquity notes. Well, what is this? Some Persian. I mean, I did have some Masonic notes about Persia stuff, but well, so this one's relevant right here. Okay, so instead of talking about the British Israelism stuff, here is a book. This is from Operation whatchamacallit, where they were classifying radical movements, the Christian identity, the roots. Here it is. The Christian identity is an ideology which asserts that the white Aryan race is God's chosen race, comprised of the 10 laws. See, and then it goes down here. It's part of British Israelism, right there, writing. That this is why I've been talking about this British Israelism Aryan race conspiracy, because nobody else is talking about it. Nobody. Uh, because it's well, I mean, it's bizarre. It's fucked up. Oh, this one's funny. Yeah, Rakana Shudo Land, Vacaville, USA. Yeah, so these well, I don't know if I get what is this one here? Mason stuff. So here's one right here. Talking about Martin Luther being Brotherhood of St. John, or his friend was. Brotherhood of St. John is Masonic. It's pre-Rosicrucian. Excuse me. Okay. Excuse me. So I thought this was interesting. This is about the. This is from Mystery of the Cathedral, about Chartres Cathedral, and it's proof that Masonry existed back then. And I'll tell you why. It's because in Masonry, the place to the north is a place of darkness. Uh, yeah, so 3 rows windows which adorn the transcripts and the main porch, which is separate from 3 rows window, is never lighted by the sun. This is the north rose. Uh, so the north place darkness. Place darkness north. What is this? So like it's interesting because the north is for Polaris. So here, this is a Mason book talking about. This is Albert Pike's book. The ancient astronomers saw the great symbols of masonry in the stars. Sirius still glitters our lodges as the blazing star. Because there's a bunch of occultists that called me a liar and said that I was making it up, that Sirius was the blazing star. And it's like, why would I make up such a thing? Why would I make that up? Oh, who made you the authority? They said. I just happen to read a lot of books. That's all. And they don't pay attention. Or they're purposely denying that Sirius is the blazing star because they're under oath to deny it. I mean, you gotta think about these things. It's all relevant. Relevant. Let's see, what do we got here? This looks like a Illuminati book. Everlasting ignorance to think about all that is. See where it says the happiness of life, of a lifetime. That's, you can tell that's Weishaupt's writing. The way he says it. Thousands of victims of ignorance, seduction, superstition. I'm pretty sure that's from the Better Than Horace book. Yeah, so remember that Cooper was talking about a P3 lodge of Italy back in the 90s. and that this is just recent that this kind of came out. P3 Lodge, excuse me, Novia Logia Propaganda Masonica 3, but that's just the nickname that the newspapers giving it. See, because Cooper said so that this 2019 P3 Lodge Freemasonry in Italy could actually be like a P5, P10, because Cooper was saying P3, P4 back in the 90s. Talking about the Masonic lodges in Italy. Oh, this is just an Illuminati quote there from that book. That's not really relevant. I mean, it is, but it's too much to. Yeah, so this is definitely the religion of the 55th. No, I don't know if this is waist up. I'm pretty sure on it. This thing about though the enjoyment of human joys will be as perfect as nature allows. This I think this is from the that White Top book. Yeah, it is because this is yeah. So yeah, because if you look how it's written, it's all these questions. You're always asking questions. If we're not free to think as we want, should we have the freedom to do what we want? The thought is the cause, and the action the effect. How can a free action arise from a cause which is not free? Human virtues and vices are but involuntary effects of the constitution, temperament, upbringing, and habit. Keeping the people free means making him a god. So that's Waysop. Because remember that Cooper said the Illuminati wanted man to be God. Notice how it's talking about the cause, the thought, and the action. Because remember when Cooper's talking about the three things: the thought, the action, and uh, the thought, the action, and the emotion, or what was the other one? Man, that's not the right one. Thought, action, and desire. That's what it was. Thought, action, and desire. Those are the three principles of the human nature religion that these Illuminists practice. Uh, that's why they're always trying. That's why the Masons are always posting that stuff on Facebook and stuff. Like if you see it, see it's weird because I didn't see it, and then because what's his name brought it up, the dude from the South, from Kansas, and the he he but then I started seeing on my Facebook all these Masonic posts on Facebook. It's like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, why is it showing me this shit? It's like what is going on with this algorithm? It's not to mention all the fake Bible quotes that Facebook is pushing that are not real, and that they're all fucking racist, and the fucking it's like every time I've ever looked up any of those Quran quotes from the Islam stuff, those are usually accurate. I haven't seen one that was inaccurate. But then I look up the stuff where people are trying to be anti-Semitic, and they're all fake. They're quoting fake Bible quotes, and it's like, what the fuck is this shit? It's like, do people not know that the Bible doesn't say that in any way, shape, or form? And I can give you an example. If I can, because I screenshotted it just to check it and see, because they're putting out fake shit. Yeah, it says it's a fake one, claiming some. They're claiming a fake thing about mutilated enemies and massive piles. Second book of Kings, chapter 10, verse 1 through 11. But there is no such verse in that fucking. I'm not even gonna show but uh, it was being shared by some fucking one of these fucking Chinese accounts that are fucking popping up. You see all these fucking accounts, they're just making shit up. These fucking names and shit, and all these fake fucking. I mean, it's like there's just so much fake shit going on, and people are just buying into it left and right. And fucking, I mean, it's like literally like fucking ideological mouse traps where people are buying into it. People are just so stupid. I mean, it's insane. It's crazy. The what does that say? Now I'd have to check the Greek. Let's see here. ERS God's Bible quote. So it's Psalms and quoted in John 10:34. Who wrote Psalms? King David. Wait. Oh no, multiple authors. Well, King David said to wrote some of them, but I would confirm that he's a real person. I thought he was a symbol of God based off the story because of the Masonic. Okay, so 1034 John. Okay, it says, let's see, this is what is this, New International? King James would say, Jesus answered them, is it not written, I said ye are gods? If he called them gods unto whom the word of God came, and the scripture cannot be broken, say ye of him whom the... Okay, so first we gotta look at it in the Greek. John 10:34. And then we got to do a background check to see what the oldest manuscript, if it's had that same verse. Well, because some of the old manuscripts are cut off. Where are we at here? Okay, so here we go. Greek. In Greek, it says apekrith, which means answered. Autois, them. Iesus, Jesus. Auk, which means not. Estin, it is. Gegramanon, written. N, which is in. Like, so, well, I don't have to read all the Greek words, I guess. Answered them Jesus. Not is it written in the law of you. I said, gods you are. Well, so there we're going to have to look up where the word gods, Greek, in that verse. What other verses it's written in? Acts 14:11. In the Lycaonian language, the gods have become like. So what is this gods reference? Acts 19:26. Hold on here. Maybe I should just do this on this other screen. Okay. Let's see if we can get this word in Greek for gods and see how it's used in other books. How is this word used in 2000 year old Greek books? Okay, let's see here. Okay, well, I guess this picture on the screen is relevant here. Okay, let's see, Grog. Okay, so here's the word theoi. It's a nominative plural of the ancient Greek noun theos, meaning gods, or sometimes goddesses. Blah, blah. Mortal divine beings, especially Olympian gods, blah, blah. Refer to gods collectively, specifically groups, underworld, 12 gods, blah, blah. Homer, Iliad, with the gods' help. He says, not without a god. Hesiod, narratives of the gods. Race of immortals. Probably, I'm assuming the verse is just about the immortality of the spirit. What did Aristotle say? The divine, abstract notions of the divine. Let's see. There are many so-called gods. Those who, by nature, are not gods. Wait, what? Those who by nature are not gods. What does that mean? Yeah, I'm assuming it's just about let's see, the yeah, I'm assuming it's just about the immortality of the spirit. Okay, so wait, that's are there any other verses New Testament that reference Jesus saying that? Okay, I'm gonna roll a cigarette here. Damn it! I was only gonna smoke one, but I guess I'm gonna smoke two. What is this? Let's see. No, the only place in the New Testament where Jesus refers to people as gods is in John 10:34. What about the Psalms one? It was saying something in Psalms. The Psalms Old Testament. Wait, no. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, because if it's written by King David, that's Old Testament. But well, that's weird because I was asking if it had a Greek. I was asking the Greek word, fucking not Hebrew word. Okay. Well, maybe that. What was that? Psalms one. Psalms 82:6. It says, "I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High." Okay, so which is their Greek version? Greek. New. Where's the Greek? Let's see this Hebrew one. What's that say? I have said, I have said, Elohim ye are, and all of you are Benai Ha'elim. 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 I can't remember what that means. So Elohim is interesting. So that's very interesting. Because it's like man is made in the image of the Elohim. Yeah, there's a lot of stems in this tobacco. Okay, so let's see here. Passage, Jesus responding, blah, blah, just wanting to stone him for blasphemy. He says, I and the Father are one. They accuse him of making himself God. He replies, if it is written in your law, it said you are gods. If he called them gods to whom the word of God came, and the scripture cannot be set aside, what but the one whom the Father set apart as his very own and sent to the world? Why then do you accuse me of blasphemy because I said I am God's son? Okay. So where's 34? Okay, let's. He is quoting Psalm 82:6. I said, you are gods and all. You are all sons of the Most High. In context, Jesus uses qua Homer, lesser to greater argument. If Scripture itself can call certain people gods in a representative sense, blah blah, then it is not automatically blasphemous for him. Yeah, I think there's got to be more to it. Some kind of weird, profound explanation. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, well, there's a Hebrew one, but it was still written in Greek though, so it's like in Greek. I mean, in Greek there was a ouch. That was my jaw cracking. There's a pantheon. It's interesting because the Greek comes from the ancient Hebrew. Uh, the what's interesting, the Scythians had a giant. There's a giant gold bong piece that they found that was full of weed or something. It's pretty interesting. Okay, so let's get back to this word here. Is this word used in Greek to call, or wait, as a title of their most high God, most omnipotent God? Okay. Okay, no. It is a plural form. Okay, so it's a pantheon. Is just is the word used in any Greek stories to describe angels. Uh, hmm. Man, this duct tape on the chair makes my back crack a bunch. It's like seeing a chiropractor. Just wrap a bunch of duct tape around the chair. Okay. What's the Greek word for angel in the New Testament? Okay. Messenger. Agalos. Okay, that isn't. Does that look like the same word? No. Okay. List all words in the Greek New Testament that contain the word. Okay, gods. It's like we have to look at every context to see what. I mean, I've got all these other tabs open on the other screen, but I don't feel like moving them all. Psalms 82:6, John 10:34 through 38. Okay, so let's see. John 10:34. So Acts 14:11. Let's see what that says. Acts 14:11 in Greek. Oh, Acts is part of Paul's book. Okay, so maybe it was Paulos. Okay, so it's talking about Paul. The crowds have seen what had done Paul, lifted up the voice of them in Lycaonian, saying, "The gods have become like men, have come down to us." So he says gods plural. He says theoi, which means gods plural. So I'm wondering if this John book might have been tainted. Let's see here. This is the other one. Acts. They are not gods which are made with hands. This is Acts 19:26. Where am I at here? Acts 19:26 in Greek. And you see and hear that not only in Ephesus, but almost all of Asia, Paul, this is have persuaded them, has turned away a great many people, saying that not they are gods by hands being made. So another one Paul's doing. So I think we gotta dig into that 1034. There are so-called gods, Corinthians 8:5. Okay, even truly, if indeed there are those called gods, whether in heaven or on earth, as there are gods many and lords many. What does the verse say before that? concerning the eating of sacrifice idols, blah, blah, in the world, and that there is no God, if not one, even truly, if indeed there are these called gods. Okay, so they're talking about the pagan gods in that line. Yeah, so the Corinthians is talking about the pagan gods. It's using the term gods in the Greek. So I would suspect that John is. Which screen am I on here? Okay, I would suspect that the book of John, oldest copy of the book of John. Wait. Does the oldest copy of the book of John contain chapter 10, verse 34? Okay. Let's see here. Oops. Okay, why is this taking so long? Okay. Yes, the oldest substantial manuscripts John research includes 34, Papyrus 66, dated approximately AD 150 to 250. Commonly around 200 was the earliest. Blah, blah. Okay, so who wrote the book of John? Excuse me. Damn it. I shouldn't have ate that meatloaf. It just smelled so good. Traditionally attributed to John the Apostle, John the son of Zebedee, one of Jesus' 12 disciples, blah, blah. The gospel itself is anonymous, never names the author. Where was it found? Okay, these things are all relevant. Let's see here. Damn it, I think I put my chair down more. Okay, Papyrus 66, discovered in 1952 at Jabal Abu Mana in Upper Egypt. This is part of the Bodmer Papyri. It's called the Dishna Papers, oldest nearly complete copies of John. Blah blah. Papyrus 52, oldest known fragment of the New Testament text containing part of John 18. It's acquired on the Egyptian Antiquities Market in 1920. Okay. Were any books of John found in the Dead Sea caves that were different? Let's see what it says here. Okay, this is taking too long. Open sesame. So I'll drink some water. Okay. What does Bullinger Companion Bible say about John 10:34? Let's see what he says. Bullinger notes Law God, see Appendix 98. Damn it. What does Appendix 98 say in full? Excuse me. Bullinger notes that Jesus is quoting Psalm 82:6 and treating the Psalms as part of the law, a broader Jewish usage of the term for scripture. He directs the reader to Appendix 98 for further explanation of the word gods. Okay. Okay, so Psalms 82:6. 82:6 in Hebrew. Ana Marte Elohim Atem. You are gods, sons of the Most High. Let's see. Yeah, so Elohim, same he's used for the gods as creator. Okay, so the symbol of the soul, spirit. Okay, so Psalm 82:6 in Hebrew, I said gods, you, and sons of the Most High. Okay, so yeah, it's using Elohim right there. So it's got Elohim in Genesis. Genesis. It uses Elohim like a million times in Genesis. Oh, that's okay. Well, let me just Genesis. How many times does it say? Okay, Exodus, Genesis, Exodus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, Samuel. Okay, so it's got quite a few mentions of Elohim in the Old Testament. So the appendix. Here it is. God, Theos. Well, that. Okay, where is that? Being of human origin utterly fails. So, to exhibit the wonderful precision of the Hebrew, inasmuch the language necessarily reflects and cannot go beyond the knowledge, or rather the lack of knowledge, divine being apart from revelation. Theos corresponds generally to Elohim in the Old Testament, denoting the Creator. Sometimes it corresponds with Jehovah, who is Elohim in covenant relation, which case is printed God in the Old Testament, blah blah. Okay, but it's using it in plural form. Let's see what the occultists think. They're probably gonna think some kind of kooky shit. Let's see. I might just freaking pass out here. What time is it? Yeah, it's getting pretty late. So this whole study of let's see, though through body it is an animal, though intellect it is a god. Treats the concept of gods esoterically rather than reference to literal polytheistic deities. Blah blah. Man is dual being, natural animal. Blah blah. Destined to become gods. Yeah. I mean, it's interesting because like the one dude says that Judas wasn't the betrayer. Someone else was. Hmm. The That's something interesting about the whole thing. The I mean, because you can't really prove that they're people. I mean, that's because I've always figured that it was like a pantheistic type story, but they were just concealing it, but it wasn't necessarily an astrotheological story. But it was like I don't know. That's interesting. Well, I'm not going to get into this subject here. Okay, well, I do have more notes, but I'm pretty burned out here. Okay, yeah, that's a lot of garbage notes. What time is it? Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of looks like I already got a joint broke up here. Yeah, so I'm assuming that verse is just about symbol of the spirit. Spirit's an interesting thing because all the cultures around the world, they all have beliefs of spirit that it's. I mean, you look at humanity and like you think of science in a broad way of. I mean, if you were to look at science as like a trusting the observation of others on the science and their ideologies, you take the ideologies and you find the all the parallel ideologies and then compare them to see the details if the details match. Uh, and then you take these ideologies. It's a good place to start looking for things outside of the realm of possibility. I mean, like all these people that study the UFOs and all the supernatural phenomenon. I mean, usually the best places to look is in the past, ancient primitive cultures that have possibly witnessed such things, created stories uh, were revolving around you know sightings of supernatural creatures or something. Well, the I don't know. This one ghost video is always interesting. I think I've played it before, but I'll play it again here. It's got a couple of enhanced audios
Here's
on it.
that ore chute again. I gotta get past this chute. Wow, crazy. And then you can see how big these timbers are. That's about almost a foot in diameter, the big cross timber. So they had to put big ones in here to hold up all of this rock. And you can see right here where some of these boards are bending. Do you hear that? Sounds like is that wind? I don't know if you can hear that on the camera. Do you hear that? It stopped. Wow. Wow. I don't know what that is. That doesn't sound like wind, but that's crazy. Don't know if that's a bird or I don't know what that is. It almost sounds like snakes, but I've heard some weird stuff in mines, but that is definitely creepy. I don't know what that is. So let's get out of here.
Well, yeah, that ghost video is pretty spooky. I'd say that's like one of the few real ghost videos on the internet. Because like, what was it? Somebody had a story where they were seeing something weird about hearing voices like that or something in some kind of abandoned house or something. I don't remember. The the it's very bizarre because it sounds like some kind of Slytherin type language or something of that TV show or no, it's a movie. Serpent language, very spooky. Uh, and that at the end of the video, they allege that there was some kind of ghost standing at the end of the hallway of that mine. Uh, and it seemed like I don't know, it's just spooky. It seemed like the ghosts were hoping the dude would get out or something for the other ghosts. Nah, that's just speculation. I mean, ghost. It's creepy because it's like all these occult orders and stuff. They're all they're all practicing ceremonial magic, and that they believe in supernatural, and that they. I mean, the whole because I used to think they were all atheists. That till I ran into that Swedenborg thing. The Swedenborg thing's very bizarre because it's like Swedenborg was uh believed that he was talking to ghosts and stuff. Uh, then all the occults claiming that they're masters or some kind of spiritual thing that's on the lodge on Sirius. They're talking weird talk. They're a bunch of weirdos. Either they're crazy or they really are talking to ghosts. That's the thing. Was Swedenborg talking to ghosts? Were they involved in some kind of Ouija board type shit? Very peculiar. That's why I never joined Masonry, because it seemed there's something weird about it. The I mean, I'm just being superstitious, but I mean uh, I mean it's different for me because I never grew up with any religion or anything. I mean, I used to read the Bible when I was a kid, but not because my parents made me or anything. I just was curious on what it said, why people would go to church and stuff. So I read it, like just to see what it said, and it's like I've been studying it for quite some time since I was a little kid. The I think that there's old Masonic books which answer a lot of interesting questions in a weird way, and they conflict with the modern Gnosticism and the modern Orthodox type stuff. They conflict with both. They conflict with all the views. Some of them. Just some of the stories they're very difficult to explain. Uh, like there may, I mean, in the Old Testament there is a reference to the north being a place of darkness for the god Adonai, and that's perhaps why the red rose in the north of the Chartres Cathedral doesn't, because it's a symbol. But like it seemed like in the ancient world, the pre-Egyptian world, according to church word, in the pre-Egyptian, well, it might have been in the Egyptian world as well, but the 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 great light of the night was in the north, and uh for Polaris, which was relevant because of the bear. I was talking about the bear. The bear in Egyptian was the hippopotamus, uh, Ursa Major, or whatever. How it connected all those words, Ursulus, and all this. Now, like uh, the etymology. I think that was quoted from Mackey's Book of Beginnings the other night. It's talking about it. It's like it's like each star, the seven wise men or whatever. But like the star was it's like there was a thing where it was like it, every so many hundred of thousands of years or something, like that it moves from Polaris to a different star or something, or I don't remember how it went. It was very it's like this moving cosmology. It's like the damn it, yeah, the it's interesting because like uh you know the cultures that didn't use the stars, like they didn't have ideologies that were the same. It's like they thought like well, I mean, I don't know, maybe they did because it's like seems like all the different tribes all around the world typically would use some sort of totem animal. I mean, that's like the name, like I'm really the Blackfoot tribe. Their totem animal is Thunderbird. I don't remember what the Cherokee tribe's totem animal is. But like the but like the like the Christians and the Hebrews had the lion as a totem animal. The other, uh, the Egyptians used a serpent and a vulture as their totem animal. Uh, let's see, what was I looking up? Oh yeah, totem animal. Which one is the Cherokee one? Okay, it's seeing a bunch of them. I don't think the Cherokees had it the same way. Uh, yeah. Hmm. Okay, this is not helping me out here. Okay, well, whatever. Okay, so it's irrelevant. But so like, take like the South American tribes, like the Shipibo and the Kanibo. Shipibo thought their totem animal was a monkey. Kanibo's totem animal was a fish. Uh, the I mean, it's possible that theirs are based off from astronomy signs or something as well, but like, I mean, it's interesting because it's like there's 48 main astronomy signs, 48, and that the it was never really added on to for quite some time. But there was always a 49th sign, but that it was never known. Uh, and that because I mean, there's record of it in the mythology heavily. Uh, 49th astronomy sign, because it's like they built uh systems of the ancient world were built based off from the 48 zodiacs and the astronomy signs and the or constellations and that the it's like the 49th one was the unicorn, Uniceros, which is mentioned in the Bible and stuff, but like uh that it's interesting because in the Greek the I think it was the black horse was the unicorn in the New Testament. So the Greek was the black horse was the unicorn, which is Uniceros. The red horse was Pegasus. Uh, I forget what the pale horse was. Because there was a white horse and then there was a pale horse. The white horse is white, and green. The pale horse is green. I'm pretty sure, but that's interesting because of the because of the story of the Green Knight with the King Arthur thing, Sir Gawain. Uh, because in the story, the knight he he's the king. The Green Knight's the king in secret, and he goes up to the dude and he says, if you challenge me and win, you'll win such and such. But if you lose, then I'll be back in a year and a day. And that and then he says, and keep in mind he's a green knight with green horse, just like the pale horse. But so he makes the challenge. The dude accepts the challenge. The dude draws his sword and beheads the knight, and then the knight then picks up his own head, puts it back on, and says, "I'll see you in a year and a day." But so, and then the dude, he the knight in the story, he goes and has a kiss from the queen or something. And then he gets two kisses from the queen or something. But like some sort of metaphor. I'm not sure what it means, but like the but then the king well the king doesn't reveal himself as the Green Knight until the end. But the story is uh well, it's relevant because it's like the knights were like I mean the stories where it's like a mix of like Egyptian alchemy with like uh it's hard to explain. I mean it's because I mean like in alchemy it's like a symbol of oxidation of like copper. Uh excuse me. I mean like 'cause the lion was also a green lion. Uh hmm. Oh, that's interesting. How's it going, Charlie? Uh, damn it, this cigarette or this joint's like almost out. Well, let's see here. Uh, okay. Yeah, the uh, hmm. Now let's just smoke another joint or another cigarette. I'm gonna smoke another joint. Okay, so maybe I'll put a rap beat on. Well, I'm thinking here. I'm not gonna rap. I'm just gonna put the beat on. Uh, I mean, I might rap in like 10 minutes, but for now, I'm just putting the beat on. I'll start with the last one first. Oh, isn't that? Ouch. Okay. Okay, well, I'm not sure. Trying to see if Mike Tyson's face all look at me. Yeah, I just seen that video footage recently. Evander Holyfield fight. Jesus. What the hell is wrong with it? Would you play someone's ear? That's fucked up. Asshole. I mean, he ruined a good fight. So I'm pretty sure. I don't remember. Guys, I don't remember. Wow, it's like build up to the 90s. It's like it seems so much different, so much cooler. It was like all this stuff that was happening never happened. You know, like buy a video game, fit in your hand. That was. I mean, in reality, it's a simple machine that the game for Nintendo could be made with computers and such. But like the ideas of how it's like mankind hasn't really gotten past certain stuff in a way. It's like the way machines work, computers, zeros, can all be turned into cogs, giant gears, kind of giant machine that can calculate. It's all the same. Pixels on screens, calculated zeros and ones. Yeah, I'm gonna smoke for the joint. Zeros and ones. I mean, look, the thing where it's like the occultists, they made machines for computers. They didn't make machines out of electricity or metal. They made machines out of words, ideologies, human natures, cogs, and that these machines, you see them, the symbols of the Rosicrucians, giant castle moving on wheels. Castle is the machine of words which they created, which will move through time and continue their great work. Machines built words, people, their ears, system, machine, construct, artifact, made of language, channeled through the minds of initiates. We're unaware of the process. We're unaware of the artifact that lives in the mind. These types of artificers create artifacts that live in the mind of many. We're not aware of these artifacts. We're not aware of the artificers. These abstract ideas and products of name it Lisa. Alright, let's see here. What do we got here? Let me turn it down so oops. Yeah. Magi, magicians, artificers, divinators, soothsayers, sleight of hand, many arts, magic, witchcraft, spiritism, necromancy, technically means communicating with spirits. The ideas of communication through elements such as fire, which we know as pyromancy, or divination through waters, such as hydromancy. I mean, really, that's what a baptism is. Hydromancy. Way you're defining God through the water to be blessed, ceremonial fashion. It's not necessarily pattern. People are just unaware of ancient world. It was to cleanse the thirst of the fire genies, quench the thirst of the fire genies. The ancient mystical schools pillar of water, pillar of fire, symbolic as well. Notice the clothes of Jesus painted red and blue, symbols of fire and water. Notice the crucifixion scenes, Mercury and Venus, red and blue, at his sides, left and right. Ancient symbolism, an occult doctrine lost in time. During a great symbolic flood, the doctrine was lost. It was refound through a fish. And the great Fisher King, Fisher of Men symbology, ancient Masonic system, fishermen used, created a new order, which was against that of the Masonic Guild, the ancient Roman stone builders, in which Joseph was one. These fishermen, Masons, started a new thing, went against coin. They didn't need the coin. They didn't need anything. They just walk around and that God would provide. And that was their belief, that their goals weren't to fill their pockets. Ah, damn, that's a good beat. Or to get rich. Their goals were to... Wait, oops, wrong button. Their goals were to... Yeah, let's take too long. Their goals were to suppress the power of Rome, to stop the Roman Empire. They believed in a great grave that they thought would come, some sort of grave that would stop Rome, Caesar, free the world from Roman rule. Notice how many names of Knights of Malta. Notice how many people smooch the hand of the Roman ruler. World divided into districts, every country having the Illies, 9 hills, Rome, 7 hills. Yeah. The symbology, the thing going on in the world today. What was it? No, let's get on that brave thing. The brave, great Jesus, who wore many eagle feathers for being a brave. could dodge arrows, crucifixes. Could karate kick tables, money lenders. Very interesting story. Story much like the Heyoka spirit, symbol of backwards spirit. Just came into a world and looked at things in a backwards way. Looked at things and seen that money was all bullshit. The people who were in the biggest seats of religion and politics were all liars. Very easy to figure out what's happening and see that many people are simply liars. If not liars for benefit or for benefit of someone else's lie. If the words become stagnant in people's minds, people who live in the cities are traumatized to a point where they're dull, where they have no, where they're callous. The callousness is very dangerous because they all pretend to have empathy, but they really have fake empathy or racial empathy or whatever. Well, and they should have empathy for everyone, not just one type of person or something. I mean, I always try to have a fair discussion with anyone on Twitter. And then whenever I have a comment and a discourse on Twitter, I always offer for people to discuss the controversy questions which they're commenting about, and that typically they never do. Well, I don't think I've ever done it, but Dracula. How it's true. Dallas Beach is so annoying. Wait, I gotta turn it down a little bit. Yeah, so perhaps we should discuss more of the artificers. Perhaps the artifacts, which only exist in the mind. The mind boil down to thought, desire, and action. So to them, it's like a pendulum scale. Thought versus desire. See, it all becomes very fishy when Masons, when it says that you're protect your fellow brethren's crimes or something. Because then that conflicts the Masonic oath where it says that you're to obey all the laws of your country and to obey all the laws of your religion. So, the Masonic oath itself conflicts with itself. I bet you no Mason would ever want to discuss that. Well, here, I don't want to put any in the spot. Lay out the oath on the screen from a book. Excuse me. Let's see here. Okay. Yes, there's definitely something to that Masonic oath conflicting Masonic oath. How could someone obey all the laws of their country and their religion, but then protect some sort of crime that their fellow Mason had done? You know, that's what boggles my mind. I mean, I challenge any of you to ask a Mason, how can you take an oath to protect your fellow brethren from crimes, but then take a same oath which says that you obey all the laws of your state, country, and, your religion? And I bet you they won't answer. Or they'll say you're making it up. But I can bring up those. What I got? The Asian one. This is pretty good. Yo, I run with words like a hummingbird. Yo, I'm not gonna rap. Oh yeah, wonder how Raji Daji's away. Out there. The last time I mentioned, he just showed right up. I summoned Raji Daji. Raji something. Yeah, so it makes you wonder about well, excuse me. I mean, that's why the police think you're a Mason. They won't really fuck with you because they know that you've taken an oath to obey all the laws. So, yeah, I mean, we're sitting here wondering, thinking, researching history, secret societies, religions, trying to figure out what the history of mankind is. Where do we come from? Who are we? Earthlings, that is. You know, one time I was tripping really hard, back like 15 years ago, 20 years ago. And I came to the conclusion that we're all swamp monkeys. All. I mean, it was a joke. Me, myself, everybody, we're all swamp monkeys. I mean, look at all those ancient prehistoric pictures. Everything looked like swamps and shit. Everything's all overgrown. Most of the ancient settlements were always near water. Ancient man was fishermen. Ancient fishing cultures were everywhere. I mean, anywhere where there was a line. Keep in mind that the shorelines move. I mean, you look at like that coral stone that was dug up by like Miami or some shit. That it was like a ancient settlement there. They never show up sure what the purpose of the holes was. The stone. Excuse me. Yeah, let's see. Alright, I got like 2 more beats for this now. That's too loud. Yeah. The ancient settlements. Whoa. You know. You wonder what people that were common worker builders that you get a different look at the world. Build something. It's like you see the world more clear because you know what's underneath the I put a link on it if you want to come on. Oh yeah, I guess I better look down. Yeah, man, it's just like a joint. I forgot what I was getting at. Oh, excuse me. Okay, I'll switch this beat. I mean, it's a pretty good beat, yeah, so what was I getting at? The artifacts of the mind, the artificers, using thought, desire, and action as pieces of the artifacts that move the artifacts, metaphorical artifacts of the mind, and that these artifacts are tools which the artificer makes, and that the trickery of the initiate invoking the artifact of the mind through the doctrine. I don't really care for this beat. Well, maybe I should go to sleep. These artifacts of the mind that are conjured up by these artificers, these magi of the Illuminati, psychological artifacts. It seems as though the manipulation of human nature is their highest skill, their most defined. I mean, not even just human nature, but the whole mesmer thing with the mesmerism, which is hypnosis. It's like mesmer, the anal magnetism, the hypnosis, Baron von Reichenbach, Max Waldheim or whatever. Blavatsky was brainwashed. She had been hypnotized. When you look into Blavatsky's eyes, she looks hypnotized. I mean, you see people that when their eyes, when you see a large amount of weight on their eyes from the top, I forget what Donut calls that. Some kind of Japanese word, but like, it really is like it's a symptom of brainwashing. And the brainwashing doesn't always come into some kind of complex form, such as, like that Mel Gibson movie or something. That somebody could pick up a magazine and be brainwashed by it, just believing everything in it. That's why it was trust nothing that you read. Don't even trust Bill Cooper. Don't trust him. Listen to all his shit and do not trust anything he says. And look it up and see if he's accurate or not. I mean, I'm sure that Bill Cooper would have hated me because I just spend all my money on weed. I just smoke weed and fucking don't really contribute anything to the podcast. I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's all just bullshit. It's like, it's like they're holding everybody back, building buildings and stuff the way they're built, re-engineering stuff for buildings or cars better, like it's all being held back. There's people out there that are like car people that can engineer a car better than the people that make the cars. Same thing goes for like computers or I don't know. But it's like it's like the magic of the Wizard of Oz. There's no magic at all. I guess we'll play one more beats. There's no magic at all. It was the belief. When the lion got the medal, he believed that he was brave. When the Tin Man got the diploma or the clock, he believed he had a heart. When the Scarecrow got the diploma, he believed he had a brain. These are all tricks of the white man. I mean, I'm part native, so I can say that. Believed that he had a brain, believed that he was brave, because he received a medal, he received a diploma, a piece of paper that made him think that he knew, or perhaps a Masonic brethren who received a Masonic diploma, or 2, or 3, or 4, or maybe 32 Masonic diplomas. what is the, this is all bullshit. That's what I'm saying. Piece of paper means nothing. If there was some kind of apocalyptic thing, I bet you the homeless people would be surviving, and that everybody who's never lived on the streets recently or anything, fucking, damn, I'm just smoking a cigarette. I don't know. I mean, I've got a fishing pole, I can just go fishing. Some kind of like apocalyptic thing or something. I'll just be fishing all day, smoking fish with hickory. Gather a bunch of stones, make like a big hickory smoker. That's what I would do. That's what I would do right now. Big fish smoker. Make it like so huge that you could literally sit in it or sleep in it, just so you could like camp out in it if power went out or something. Cause I don't have a fireplace here. Yeah, I'm gonna smoke one more cigarette. Wait. I forgot to look down there. Okay. Keep an eye at the bottom of the screen. Got a bunch of beats on the screen there. So it's like, yeah, let's go back to this one. Yeah. Alright. So yeah, I gotta quit cigarettes. I mean, I'm cutting out podcasts. I smoke too much for podcasts. vinyls are cool for. This would be cool to get some. What was called those DJ setups or whatever. I place a triple threat, and I get collect, and I got the biggest bet. Smoke weed, yo, in Tibet, yo, like confetti. Motherfucking eating spaghetti. Motherfucking chilling with my joint, and I'm ready. Smoking on some weed, like you know that it's heavy. Chilling like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm about to pass out. Hey, what's going on?
Good morning, Clint. You alright?
Oh, yeah. Let me just turn my echo thing on. Let's see here. You guys about to pass out, but I can smoke one more joint.
Oh, sorry, man.
Oh,
yeah,
you're good.
I'll have a joint with you. I'll have a joint with you.
I should take off some of these beats.
Oh, you can play the music, Clint. You don't have to stop playing.
Oh, nah. I listened to all this quite a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this. We should mix the weeds together.
Yeah. That way you don't get a tolerance.
Yeah, how's the Far East going?
What, Soviet Britain?
Yeah.
You know, Clint. You know how it's going. It's all right, mate. I got housed yesterday. I got given some temporary housing, so it's all good.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's weird because I'm back in an area I haven't been to for 20 years, and I can still see bits of graffiti that me and my mate made 20 years ago. Weird.
Oh, wow. It seems like the weather's
Show you
nice.
some. Oh, the weather's beautiful, man. I'm right by the sea in a minute. I'll show you. I'll show you in a minute. I just rolled this joint and I walked to the beach. I walked you down the marina. But I've got to sit here to roll a joint out the way because it's like this is police central around here.
Oh, yeah, be careful. Yeah, freaking well, that's cool. Oh, yeah. Sounds like some good luck.
Yeah, man. It's all good. Yeah, I told you, Clint, man. I told you if you know, I had to put the work in. I'm the one who's tried to take myself out of like since COVID-19 has happened, you know, I haven't interacted with any doctors. I haven't interacted with anyone. You know, I just gave up on the whole system, really.
Oh yeah, yeah. I just get my asthma inhalers.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, bless you, man. You're very young to be doing asthma inhalers, man. You really should be careful around those things.
I just use the one that's got the
Steroid.
No, I don't use that one.
Is it the blue one?
It's
I thought they were all steroids, man.
no, I use a sulfate one.
Okay. Sulfate.
Yeah, albuterol sulfate.
Yeah. Okay. Right, yeah. Got you.
Yeah,
That's not Ventolin, is it?
it's I think it's like the same thing as
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
what
I
does that
quit
do
using
then?
it's just if you have an asthma attack, use it.
Yeah.
The steroid ones are those ones are bad because it's like it lowers
Okay.
your immunity and stuff.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Yeah. Tobacco might be better.
It seems like I use the inhaler less with tobacco for some reason.
Ooh. Okay. Sorry. I'm trying to hold on to everything. It's windy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty stoned. I was just
Good.
talking about
Good. I should hope so.
oh yeah. Yeah, it helps me get a good night's sleep. I mean, even though
Okay.
it's sunrise.
Right. It might be that you might be the vampire, Clint. Just putting it out there, Clint. No. I know what it's like to live that. I know what it's like to live that stoner lifestyle where you don't get out of bed till 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah. The no, it's I mean technically the
No, when I worked in nightclubs and stuff, we didn't finish work till 3. By the time you'd had an hour to yourself to get home and have a joint or something, you're home at 4 o'clock in the morning. By the time you're going to get up, if you're going to have 6, 7 hours sleep, it's going to be lunchtime before you'll be getting up. If you work in nightclubs or a doorman or whatever, a weed slinger, whatever,
yeah, the what was it? I just can't sleep good at night 'cause that when I was a kid, that dude chased me with a shovel.
Yeah, you've got to sort that. You've got to get past that somehow, Clint. You need to somehow go on some kind of guided meditation where you go and deal with this guy with the 2 owls on his fucking house. Really?
Oh yeah. Well, maybe I'll just get a
I'm
tattoo.
not joking, Clint. I'm actually
Ward
not
off evil
joking.
spirits.
Or yeah, or just I don't know, even a protection, some kind of protection thing. I mean, I think Todd had the right idea the other day when he said, we all need each other because we can all be there for each other, and that is tried. Lovely man he is.
All right.
And I'm sorry I had to bring up like medication treatment. He's never told me, but I kind of knew with Todd.
All right.
Bless him, man.
Yeah. Damn.
Genuine old school punk he is, I think.
Oh yeah. Yeah. He was in the Salt Lake City punk scene or whatever.
I fucking bet he was. I bet he was savage, bro. I bet he was fucking savage. And I've met some crazy old punks from America. Black Flag, Mind you, a lot of them, you know, you thought, oh, well, these people are going to come over here
Oh yeah.
crazy, but they're all straight. Very few did.
Yeah, it
But
seemed
then
like
I'm a crazy foster kid from the. I'm a crazy foster kid in a mosh pit kind of days. Not worse for me.
oh yeah. Yeah, my friend had a punk band. It's called Lamatron.
Yeah, I did. They were called AOD.
Yeah. The
Actually supported Dead on Arrival, DOA, the old Canadian punk band years ago.
oh yeah. Oh Jesus.
And we had a band called the Cowboy Killers from Wales.
Oh yeah. Named after Marlboros.
No, after my hatred of anyone who attacks tribal nations and tries
Oh
to
yeah.
force their language on other tribal nations,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Wales.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because you were saying
Yeah,
Wales isn't even the word that
yeah, but it isn't. The word is Cymraeg.
oh that sounds
Welsh means
Gaelic.
foreigner in English. It's horrible. What a
Yeah.
fucking disrespectful thing to say to a native in their own country. Hello, foreigner.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. Excuse
All right.
me. Oh, this joint's harsh.
Don't put so much weed in it, Clint. You're still about fucking smoking 4 gram fucking gram, 4 gram fucking joint the other day.
No, this one's probably just a gram. Uh,
This is probably just half a gram of weed and half a gram of tobacco.
oh, yeah.
But it's the
Usually,
best pink kush you've ever seen in your fucking life.
oh yeah, Kush is nice. Oh,
Yeah. San Fernando Valley.
what kind of flavor does it got?
It's like a gas and a fruit. Now
Oh
it's
yeah, those are
cured
always
out
good.
properly, but before it was just pure fruit. But now, because it's cured out a little bit, you got that gas behind it. But it's rocks, man. I only need to smoke 2 joints of this in a day, and I'm fucking don't need any more weed, bro.
Oh yeah.
Right, you got
I don't
5
think I.
minutes, Clint, and I'll take you down the beach.
Yeah, I'm sure this joint will burn for 5 minutes.
Yeah, sure as shit it will, bro. Ready?
Whew. Yeah, it's definitely a harsh joint. Is it
Yeah,
like
let
a
me just
wall or
roll my
something?
pouches of backy up,
Oh yeah.
put them in the zip pocket.
Oh. Yeah, that's crazy
Right, ready?
how old the settlements are there in England and stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to show you one in a minute. I'm going to show you where. Oh, what is the fucking boat that came and founded America called? It's not
Oh,
the Mary Rose. I got that one wrong. Hello, bro. You all right?
the the Santa Maria or something. Nina the Pinta and Santa Maria, or was that Columbus? Or am I thinking of?
The boat that came and
Oh,
settled your country with the Dutch.
oh, the Mayflower. Yeah. Yeah, the Mayflower.
No, no. Santa
Was
Maria.
it Santa Maria?
Yeah, Santa.
No. Your signal's coming in kind of rough. Maybe shut the video part off or something for now. Oh, maybe it's my signal. No, that was just my camera. Can you hear me? Oh, he might have lost the link on just to keep. All right. Well, I guess there's already a link on. I'll put another one. Okay, well, we just get this. Okay. Oh, there he is. Okay. Hey, what's up?
Sorry, I had to switch from mobile data from my thing. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
One second. I'm trying to think where I can show you over the sea. It's got to be a bit of a wall break here.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's an old wall.
Oh yeah. Sorry about the bars. Very cool.
Oh yeah.
Over there where your boat left.
Yeah, it's pretty old over there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh.
This is all pretty modern really. It's all being like this is an industrial sort of place that's on the side of the wharf. I'll take you to some really old bits tomorrow or the day after.
Oh yeah.
Trying to show you something nice. Trying something nice to show you. Basically.
Oh yeah. How old do you think those buildings are? Like 1920s behind you?
Well, that one up there would be. That was a couple of hundred years old. The one with old chimneys. All this is new, but this is about 20 years old.
Oh okay.
Yeah, it's just all concrete poured, that is. But yeah, I'm coming up to the old Marine barracks here, which is like two para and all that, and where Sherlock Holmes, where the guy who wrote Sherlock Holmes used to live.
Oh wow.
I'll show you that in a bit.
That wall you're right next to, is that pretty old?
Oh yeah, that's the seaboard. Oh yeah, that's old.
How old do you think that is? Like 1200 or something?
Pointed, but it's old. I tell you what, it's not as old as the bit up here. I'll get you to an older bit now. Yeah, Plymouth's got some history, man. It's like, you know, the Roundheads and the Roundhead, you know, they were fighting the crown here. Plymouth rose up against the crown, and all the navy here. You can imagine that sea there. They all turned their navy guns in on the city of Plymouth and attacked the city of Plymouth for rising up against the royalists.
Oh whoa, that's crazy.
So yeah, it's got a nice bit of history in the way of like anti-royalists. Yeah, this looks a bit older now. Like, yeah, this would all be Georgian. Look, yeah. This is coming into the start of the red light district. You can tell by the lamps, yeah. Old gas lamps.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Sherlock Holmes lived in that big house just around the corner that looks a bit bigger than this, really. Bit posher houses than this. It's all bed sits, yeah. Crackheads and prostitutes. living in one room. Bless them.
Yeah, it's probably like 1880s or something.
Oh no, it's older than that. Yeah. Oh yeah, here's an old wall. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's definitely really old.
It's obviously been repointed at point, but like you can see it's old.
Yeah, we think that's from like 800 or something.
Oh fuck no. Yeah, it'd be something to do with the dockyard, yeah. But like we've got massive military docks over there. We've got all the nuclear submarines that are powered by nuclear. They don't carry nuclear weapons, but it sounds like they do because they call them nuclear submarines. So everybody's got this thing, their idea in the head that, you know, that kettle that they use as an engine is somehow a weapon, which is completely impossible because you can't fire a rocket from underneath the sea in any case. That's just something from a James Bond film. Oh yeah, I'm getting a bit older now. Hello, mate. Right. Yeah, getting a bit older.
Yes, those are probably like 1790s.
I'd say 1600s. Oh no, 1700s. Yeah, 1800s. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nice man cleaning the road there. Bless him.
Yeah, I wonder if it doesn't look like any of those used to be bricked up.
There's lots of old lodges around here as well that aren't lodges anymore. They just look like old pubs.
They used to be.
See the building there with no windows.
Oh yeah, it got bricked up.
Yeah, can you see it?
Yeah.
That's an old military lodge. That's an old military lodge at the back of the military. Yeah, this is the start of. You can always tell if it's military because you got this shit. Look, there you go. See it?
Yeah.
Well, I'll get round the front in a second. Take 2 minutes. Caroline Place.
Yeah.
So what you been up to, Clint?
Well, thinking of like how to fix my exhaust. Then
Okay. Wire, and just fuck it and botch it in Scarpa. What's the matter with it? Or has it got a hole in it?
It's got a hole in one. Am I gonna take it out and just put a new pipe in or something?
Did you just not melt a load of wire into it and just like wrap it round the hole? Like, you know, botch it. You know what I mean?
One of the exhausts, the mufflers like blew out on the bottom, and it's super loud.
But you can wrap loads of wire around the outside of that hole, and it will, you know, it'll stop the loudness at least.
Oh, I see. That's a good idea.
Do you get what I mean? Have you got like a wire tensioner? You just wrap the wire around the hole, you know, 2-3 times.
Yeah.
You know, it's just it's not going to fix it, but it won't bring you attention because of the noise.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm writing myself a note.
Note to Clint. All right, okay. Now we're coming up to some interesting bits. Ready?
Oh wow. Is that an old church or something?
Don't know. Got a big lion on the door.
Oh, or if it's a Mason
Right,
lodge.
This is the old naval barracks where what's Sparky's lot called? The fucking soldiers that fight on boats, Marines. Yeah, this is the Marine barracks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Morning, my lovely.
Looks like it's got a lead roof.
Hey,
It's got a lead roof.
if I get shot for filling the military for you, Clint, well, I will laugh my tits off.
That. Oh yeah, we don't have to film it.
Hey.
You don't have to film it. I mean.
Oh no, I'm showing you, bro. This is public land. I pay my taxes, brother. These people are meant to be working for me, not
It's
the
probably
other
all
way around.
empty.
Yeah.
It's probably all empty, isn't it? Wow, look at that corner. That building is.
I mean, there's two roads of prostitutes, and then a massive military base.
It's an old building.
Yeah. I'll show you now. This is called Durnford Street. This is where Sherlock Holmes was invented.
Oh yeah. How old do you think that building is?
What, this one?
Yeah.
Well, can you see the lion crown?
Yeah.
Each one's got a lion.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. Whoa.
Right, I'll just walk down to Sherlock Holmes's house and then I'll turn back because I'm a bit shattered, really. There you go. We don't have normal police, look, we have Royal Navy police. Yeah?
Huh.
Probably fucking Gurkhas on the quiet, Clint. Fucking Gurkhas.
Yeah.
There's one. There's two.
Gurkhas.
Yeah, I'll ask the man with the gun which house Shakespeare's lived in. Oh.
Yeah, yeah, that looks like. I think I remember some of the pictures of.
There'll be a date on the building in a sec.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Be some military crest or something. There you go.
Yeah, that's all super old.
Yeah. Oh, there's a decode for you straight away, Clint. Right, there you go. Who rides on a fucking dolphin smoking a chillum?
Oh, yeah.
Royal Marine Barracks Stonehouse Headquarters, 3rd Commando Brigade, Royal Marines Stonehouse. And then there's another guy riding a fucking fish on the side. Oh, he's blowing a trumpet. Right, let's find out where Shakespeare, not Shakespeare. The guy wrote Sherlock Holmes, and I'll walk home then. I'll take you down the sea another day, Clint.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm getting pretty tired.
Yeah, sorry, bro. I'll let you go, mate. No problem. I was just going to show you the front of this building and I'll go.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's pretty old.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Wonder how far down the sewers go down.
Oh, yes. Look, I'll show you how old it is. It's got cobbled streets. Look, yeah, look.
Oh, yeah. How old do you think that is? Like
not sure. It's not quite the cobbles I wanted to show you, but yeah, you get what I mean. It's old. These houses have been I don't know, 18th century.
Yeah.
But yeah, so one of these Sherlock Holmes, the guy with Sherlock Holmes, big metal plaque. I've seen it. Can't remember.
Oh yeah, still pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, I can't remember. Back of the barrack.
They must have had a huge building thing going on
Yeah,
back
well,
then.
like, yeah, you can imagine how many soldiers you needed on a boat, like, you know.
Yeah. Huh.
Right?
Yeah.
Which one of these houses did looking for the guy who wrote Sherlock Holmes's house? Yeah. All right, thank you. Just a little bit down this road, Clint.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, freaking it's interesting because didn't he have a
Morning.
Jack the Ripper story too?
Oh,
Can't
yes,
remember.
yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
No, the Ripper story's real, but he wrote something very similar, I think. See, all that could have just been a story.
Yeah, they say it was cover up some kind of
Yeah,
royal hookers or something.
yeah, and if you've got some crazy fucking chaos magician like Alan Watt writing 6 different endings for it, you know, like to make everything even more confusing, then yeah. Pound Street, this is called.
Oops. Oh, yeah.
Right, I can see where that tree is. I'm just going to walk down to there, and if I haven't found it, well, then I'll let you go. That's where that guy said it was. A little old church down here. You
All right.
shattered. Go. Say.
Yeah, that's definitely pretty old.
Yeah.
You can tell by like how the little yard spot goes down.
Yeah. Yeah. I camped down here the other night. It's beautiful.
Yeah, what kind of trees are around there?
Not a lot of old ones because they chopped them all down to build boats with. But yeah, no, there's like the surrounding area of Devon is very rich with trees. There's a lot of like posh estates where like people keep private collections of plants and stuff. You know, how the other half live. Rich people all live on these great big estates. We live
Yeah.
in one room in one of them.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Jesus.
Okay. Well, that is the honest. There you go, St George's Church, St
Oh,
Paul,
wow.
St Paul's Church. Obviously, somebody's got a problem at St Paul, and they've scratched out Paul, and then changed it to George.
Hmm.
Just my Paul joke for the day.
Oh, yeah.
Right, so Sherlock Holmes lived around here.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. That church is pretty cool.
It's not called Sherlock Holmes. I keep thinking it's the occultist that wrote Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, I don't remember his
Someone will
name.
put it in the chat. I can't read the chat.
The stonework looks pretty old.
He was in the Golden Dawn. He was really big. He's really big into trying to prove that mediumship was real.
Oh, that's interesting. I have to look
Yeah.
into that.
Oh yeah,
Right.
I can give you. I'll give you really interesting people to look into. Oh look, yeah. Here we go. Talk about old war. Here we go. Ready?
Oh, where'd he go? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Now that's an
Yeah.
old war, Clint.
Oh, yeah.
See that?
Yeah, that's
That's a
definitely a.
wall built on rock. For any
That's
mud
pretty
flood,
cool.
for any mud flood enthusiasts. Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, it's been underpinned here. Look, they put something in there to stop it falling over.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I really can't think of the guy's name. Anyway, he lived in one of these houses here. The guy that wrote Sherlock Holmes. Excuse me, my love. Do you know where Sherlock Holmes' house is? The guy who wrote Sherlock Holmes. It's the blue one. Is it the one plaque on it? What's his name? Oh, it'd be written on that plaque, wouldn't it? Silly me. Thank you. Have a lovely day, miss. Yeah, we're here. Do-do-do-do-do. There.
Oh yeah. The blue one.
156. No. Oh, Kiss Me Hardy. That's the wrong guy, isn't it? Trafalgar, but Nelson. I'm sure it was.
Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. That's what it was.
Oh, Conan Doyle. The one. Thank you.
Yeah, Pedro got it.
Pedro. Connect.
All right. Yeah.
Nelson. Captain of the fleet. And witness to Nelson's immortal.
Whoa. I think you lost signal. I was gonna pass out anyways, I guess. Well, well, wait a second, just to say that I'm passing out, just so I don't leave him hanging. Yeah. So, what day is it? Friday. Okay. Yeah. I think Todd's coming on tonight. I gotta well, I don't know what time he's coming on, but. Yeah, well, I guess I'm probably gonna pass out. Okay. Well, no, I'll wait another second just in case he comes back. Okay. Well, I guess I'm passing out. All right. Peace out. I'm going to sleep. It's cool hanging out with Jay in England. Yeah, definitely some old stuff there in England. All right. Good night. Peace out. All right. Peace out. Yeah, I'm guessing all those buildings took your signal. Yep. Coming on later with Todd.